Hi, my name is Mike, and I live outside of Appleton, Wisconsin, near Green Bay. I've been a lifelong Republican voter, and I am a veteran of the United States Army Reserve in military intelligence, and I'm also a veteran of Operation Desert Storm and the Kurdish refugee mission in northern Iraq following Desert Storm. I want to talk to you about the three C's and how I think about leadership in the office of the presidency. The first C is character. Not that the candidate needs to be like Mother Teresa or saintly, but do I trust this person? Have they demonstrated integrity in their life? Donald Trump has had multiple bankruptcies. He's defrauded customers. He's fleeced investors. He's paid off porn stars. He doesn't know what the truth even is. Fail. Big fail on character. The second dimension is competence. Will that person do the hard work and the detailed work to be excellent in their job, to be technically and tactically proficient? We have a president who doesn't even regularly read his presidential daily brief. He said to us that the virus will just go away. It'll be like a miracle. My friends, that's incompetence. Another dimension of competence is opening yourself to dissenting voices, to the smart people who see things a little differently than you do. This is what leads leaders to make the right decision in a difficult situation. Donald Trump surrounds himself with kooks, sycophants, and felons. Fail on competence. Then the third dimension is commitment to country. Do you understand what makes America unique and special? Do you understand the reason for America, the promise of America? I'm not talking about, do you walk across a stage and hug a flagpole during a rally? I'm saying, do you understand what's special about it? And are you willing to do what's necessary to make America better than it is today? President Trump is a draft dodger. He wouldn't do anything to inconvenience himself. He throws other people in the ditch as quick as he can. He has never demonstrated a shred of physical or intellectual courage. Fail on commitment to country. If we were talking about a Democratic candidate in these same terms, we would correctly reject that candidate. But that's not the case this time around. It's hard to admit this, but this is what we have for a Republican candidate. So there's only one way to go, and that's what I'll be doing, which is voting for Joe Biden in 2020. One last thing. When I was in Intel training as a young lieutenant, somebody in another class lost his security clearance. We all had to have top secret clearances. And he lost it because he had bounced a few checks. If those of you think back on your 20s, bouncing a few checks is not that big of a deal, or it seems at least understandable. But to the military and to the government, it means that this person is susceptible to financial inducements and or blackmail. And that's a big problem. And so that lieutenant was moved on. Now we look at where we're at with the president who won't release his tax returns. Why? Certainly because it's going to demonstrate that he has a ton of conflict. It also provide troubling indications that he himself is susceptible to blackmail and to inducements. It's really sad that not only do we have this in the Republican Party, but the party itself has acquiesced to this. It's also sad to me that we hold young officers to a higher standard than we are holding the President of the United States. So in 2020, for me, I'll be voting for Joe Biden. I hope you will too. It wasn't an easy decision, but I'm committed to doing that. And I want you all to remember country over party. Thanks a lot.